Ooh, we're gonna say it a lot. All right. I like it. We're gonna keep people really hydrated. All right. As
All
soon
right.
as
It looks like we're being broadcasted.
we're on. I gotta mute the YouTube. All right, so let me share this now. All right. Add the link. Oh, that's funny. Why does it say that? Neat. I can't hear you anymore though.
I haven't said anything.
That's why. Okay. Because there's going to be a delay. It's like a 10-second delay on
Okay.
the between this um and the broadcast.
Oh,
So we
Sean.
can't you and I have to stay on Zoom together. Otherwise it's going to get really awkward.
Oh, oh my. Yeah.
All right, let me pop over here. Throw some more. Okay, we are looking right now. All right, so we are live. This is great. We are live. Things are going. And we have currently 4 people watching.
Oh, hi
So it's a little,
everyone.
yeah, hi everyone. It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward because it's where there's a delay, so we can't really watch the video, but I do have the chat up. So if you want to chat with us, feel free to chat. Rebecca, hi guys. Just made it in time, not to be confused with just in time. That's hilarious. And we will respond in kind. Hannah, what
Yeah.
is our hydration word?
Today's hydration word is future.
Future. That's right. Future. So every time you hear that word, call it the F word, but a nicer version, then you have to hydrate with whatever you're hydrating with. We do not judge. You can hydrate. I'm currently using Coke Zero as my hydration.
I've got a big old jug of water.
Jug of water. But it is 9 o'clock on a Friday. So if you're hydrating on Eastern time anyway, and we are joined by people from all over the world. So feel free to hydrate with whatever you have close to you. We're going to use the F word. And also, this pays homage to what? This pays homage to what? The
to
hydration word. Go ahead.
Empowered Minds with Susan Wellingham, which is a spin-off of our big series, A Fragile Mind. It features Jenna Jane and Molly McGill as two podcasters who talk to conspiracy theorists, and every week they have a different hydration word.
Every week. How exciting is that? And what's really cool is that if you really feel the need to be hydrated, go get hydrated. So anyway, or go listen to us is what I really meant to say as I
That's right.
multitask. Yeah, and use, oh, I don't even know what's happening, but
If you're thirsty, put on our shows.
exactly. Put on our shows. And you know what? Make up your own. Make up your own. Nope, we won't judge you.
We do.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Let's see how many we're up to now. All right, we have six. We have six, and people are going to watch this later and hydrate with us as well.
That's right. They're going to watch it in the future, you're saying?
Oh, there it is. There it is.
That's right. I'll
This
be
is
here all
the
night.
the comedy just doesn't stop. All right, so I'm going to share my screen as you
Ooh,
hopefully will be able to see. Welcome to our selection show for The Future, Season 2, hosted by
Oh,
that's
Emily
your
Dufresne's
kids.
and
Yeah,
Joe Swedson.
yeah.
Yay!
All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we're gonna get started, and we are going to kick things off with. So the way it's gonna work for us this time is we're gonna actually go through some of the comments that the readers said. But first, let me break down how this worked. So we had over 200 submissions all together. And that reminds me that I did not send. Thank you, Tony, for reminding me to resend a new link. Ah, yeah. Hold please, hold please. So all right, in the air, full transparency here. Well, seemingly technologically capable, I could not figure out how to get Zoom, how to schedule a live stream on YouTube and use Zoom to go through that. And so after fighting with Zoom pretty much all day, and Hannah can attest to this because I complained to her a little bit about it. I gave up. And so we decided to just go Zoom and then into the live this way. So you know what? For those of you that are writing shows about the future, please let's write a show about how things are still disconnected and we could get better at connecting, especially technological streams.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to send out the new link. And hopefully, that only went out to 3,364 people. So maybe we get another person. We're up to 9 though. Sam Heyman's here. Hello, Sam.
Hey,
Yeah. Woo.
hey, man. Get it?
All right. So we are excited to announce our season. So as I was saying before, we had over 200 people or 200 shows submitted. The quickest way to, unfortunately, for shows to be locked out is that they didn't follow the rules. So that's shows that are too long or too short, not enough performers or not enough cast members or too many cast. Or my favorite is those that didn't do blind. So for I mean, it blind submitting what it does, and all of our readers can attest to this, is it really takes any bias out of it. So much so that I had 3 shows that I submitted for this, and nobody knew because nobody has read them. Nobody's read my shows; are not available anywhere. The ones that I submitted, so nobody knew that I had written the 3 shows that I had written, which is really cool and a testament to our blind process. And, and I don't, while I am the initial phase, I go through and I weed out all the rules breakers and the ones that are just completely not on theme, to get us down to about 100 shows. But after that, it's 100% up to the readers. And we have 13 different readers. So shout out to our readers.
Woo!
Who happen to, Hannah is one of them. Hannah happens to be one of our readers. But we have 13 different readers, and we're going to read their comments tonight on your shows. So this will be a lot of fun too for us to read the comments as we lead into it. And then as we give away each one, as we talk about which one is, we're going to give a little fun fact, either for a returning writer or for a new writer. We'll give a little fun fact before the reveal. And it's kind of fun because I think it also allows everybody who's watching this a chance to guess at who might be coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So that can make it a lot of fun too. So I'm really excited. We ready to go?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Our first show that we're going to reveal, one of our readers said, funny, clever, and excellent song to end the show with. Though probably, I'm quoting this exactly, though probably can't get licensing rights to it. We'll be curious to see. What was the other comment?
Another member said, please hold. I found this hilarious throughout, and I think we can all appreciate the tech struggle. Plus, the ending when poor John still couldn't hear his song was the cherry on top. Wow.
All right. Now the question to you is, does this give the show away? We're about to reveal it. The writer, this will actually be their third show with us. Ironically, when I was looking up some facts about the show today, I noticed that there are 34 shows that have this as the title on MPX. 34 shows. And Hannah and I were like, I think we missed out on a writing prompt.
Mm.
Yeah.
34 shows, 37 bees.
37, yeah, 37 Origami Bees by John Busser. This will be John's third show with us. He is a regular contributor. So congratulations to John. All right. Our second show, congrats, John. Our second show is, go ahead.
Our first commenter said, I felt my blood pressure rising, even as I was laughing. It's a perfect fit thematically for the future anthology, and it's got something to say that's worth listening to beneath the jokes.
Hydrate. The second reader said, great premise, solid repartee between characters.
Ooh.
So not a lot to contribute there. Let's see. I wonder if that doesn't really give it away. So the playwright, this is their first show with BAE. And they are a New York City-based writer and ambassador for the nonprofit organization After Work Theater.
Ooh.
All right. And it is, go ahead, Hannah.
It is Brandon Fleischer's Thank You for Flying United.
Ooh, this one actually received a lot of positive comments. I thought it was fun to get this short comment in there. All right. Our third show, make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you're John said that hack. That's awesome. All right, our third show. The first comment was, it was well paced, well annotated for sound design, and very intriguing. I need to know more about I need to know more about this study and her Christmas memory. I also really would like to at least edit the show. It is very compelling, which is another hydration word for Broken Arts Entertainment company members.
I see y'all drink. The second one, let's make sure I am looking at the right one. That would be quite embarrassing if I read the wrong one. The use of scent, memory, disorientation, and layered sound cues, door locks, writing sounds, whispered dialogue, ambient voices, all contributed to a rich, immersive listening experience.
Right. And that's from the script. So from the script, they got that listening experience, which is exciting. This playwright is from Tennessee and will be this playwright's first show with Broken Arts Entertainment. Drum roll. Brandon says, by the way, thanks, y'all. So excited to work with you.
We're excited too.
We are excited. Woo! And it is Sensories by Sam Heyman. Congratulations, Sam.
Woo!
Welcome to the BAE experience. Is that what we call it? I don't know. BAE experience. Yeah, BAE experience.
All right. Our next play, the first comment is, the nanobot disassembly and reassembly of Menzies is an extraordinary metaphor for trauma. Great writing. Smart. The relationship between Wheeler and Menzies is layered and dynamic. You really don't read enough about nanobot consciousness or teleportation theory, LOL. Enjoyed.
These are verbatim, so you are getting the raw version of these comments. All right. The next comment is very solid. Good character-driven sci-fi script with a bit of heart, uniqueness, tackling a difficult ideological concept. And even though the premise is a bit cliche, it presents it in a very unique way. Now, this writer is really popular with us. In fact, I think he has the most shows written that is not a company member.
Ooh.
Yes. And that includes Outpost, Appetizers, or On an Island Somewhere, Guten Tag Baby, and recently Badger in Frame. That's 3 different anthologies. This will be Scott's 4th anthology with us with Shipbuilding.
That's right.
Congratulations to Scott.
Woo!
Woo! All right. Oh yeah, look at that. The comments are going awesome. This is great.
Yeah, we love that.
We love that. All right, our 5th show, and again, these are in no particular order. Just to be clear, this is not set up in any specific order at all. But our 5th show All right. The first comment was great premise, solid repartee between characters. Wow, we've seen that
Nice.
before. Yeah, that's the second time we've seen that.
Our next friend said, I fought against liking this one. To no avail. It's sweet without being cloying. And even though you can see it coming from a mile away that they'll end up, at least for now, together, it's never anything other than fun seeing them get there. The takes on alternate realities are funny without turning into a rabbit hole, and the way they discover that they are each other's 100 doesn't feel contrived. Looking forward to seeing this in the anthology, I hope.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And just so everybody knows, like every show was read more than twice. We had a minimum of each show was read that made it into selection or that was a finalist was read 7 times. So with unique scoring mechanisms throughout the process. The writer, this is their first show with Broken Arts Entertainment, and they are from Central Florida, a teacher, and have produced in several countries, has been produced in several countries and all 50 states. It is.
That's so cool.
Right?
It's The Elusive Pursuit of Maximum Bliss by Ken Pruce.
There you go. Congratulations, Ken.
Congrats.
Congrats. All right. Our next show, go ahead. We have,
All
for
right.
some reason we have not a lot of big comments here, but still a fun,
Let's see.
made it to the selection.
Oh gosh, I'm so glad I got to read this one. So perfect in its simplicity. Amazing.
Another comment, we probably could have pulled other comments, but it's really interesting and different.
I'm pretty sure I wrote that. Gonna be so honest.
Thanks, Hannah.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate your honesty. This writer, first show with Broken Arts Entertainment, Michigan playwright that has had 2 shows as finalists.
Oh.
Yes, and that is Minor Deviations by Aaron Osgood.
Woo!
Congratulations, Aaron. All right.
All right.
Do you want to read this or me?
Okay, you read
Okay.
comment number 1.
All right. Comment number 1 is for this next show is this is the script I've been waiting for. It has everything I think of when I think about a BAE play. It's smart without making a show of it. It has a huge heart, great dialogue and pacing. The only thing it lacks is a part for me, but you can't have everything. By the way, if this isn't Ali Cantor, I'll represent her pro bono when she sues the playwright for identity theft. I love that comment. That's amazing.
So funny.
That's amazing. That's also, I mean, that's a huge testament to how popular Ali Cantor is with our company members.
Oh yeah, this was my favorite out of the selection process that I got to read. Such a good piece. And the next person says, really moving. Love the characters' relationship.
So we got the long one and then the short one.
The long and short of it all.
All right. If you haven't figured out who this is, go ahead, Hannah.
It is Ali Cantor. Two of every animal.
2 of every animal. We're gonna segue using this moment. Congratulations to Ali again.
Woo!
And again, this is completely blind. So which is the comments are hilarious. As far as that, and by the way, those weren't the only comments that said this has to be an Ali Cantor show. So you know your writing is identified anyway by our company members. And
That's right.
part of that is because we are doing an exclusive to Broken Arts Entertainment series called Choose the Bear that Ali Cantor has written specifically for us. Now, here's what's really cool about this. In addition to an incredible all-star cast, including Hannah and Antonella Perez Ferrero as our 2 leads, we have a ton of powerhouse performers like Steve Mize, Dana Hall, Derek Kingsley. I mean, the list goes on. Powerhouse. If you think about Broken Arts Entertainment and the shows that we have done, you're looking at the creme de la creme. But also, and we haven't announced this publicly, so this will be the first public announcement. We have the band Grand Hotel, who is letting us use their entire EP for this show, and Zara Boss will be providing some instrumental work as well. So, and we're about to launch on Seed and Spark, a campaign to help us for advertising money. And so that's something to look out for too. But this is huge. Like we are really putting all of our eggs in this basket, while at the same time creating other baskets that we have going on as well. But so stay
So many
tuned. We have a
baskets.
date, don't we? We have a release date, I think.
We do. I believe our tentative release date right now for the first half of the season is November 7th, which happens to coincide with National Hug a Bear Day. So, isn't that
Right?
perfect?
I mean, it feels like the VP of marketing was all over that, marketing operations. Am I right?
Oh, yes, she is.
Excellent. Excellent. For those of you who did not know, Hannah is our vice president of marketing operations.
Woo!
What? Yeah. All right. So, two of every animal, Ali Cantor. So our next writer actually, so every anthology that we have we've had one writer, at least one writer, have two shows. In Good Vibe Summer, it was Evan Boffman. In the future, it was Scott Sickles. In Good Vibe Summer last year, it was somebody, and I didn't write it down. But then in the Love One season one, we had Aaron Moan. So
Yeah.
again, every single one of our anthologies has had one writer who had two shows. This next writer has two shows. So we're gonna read all four of the comments, two for each show, and then we'll
Awesome.
reveal who the writer is and what shows they got in. All
Okay.
right, go ahead.
You read comment one because I know for a fact that I wrote comment two.
Oh yes, 100%. Yep, you're right. You did. You did write it. All right, comment one for the first show that this writer had. And by the way, these are the first shows that this writer has had with Broken Arts Entertainment. First comment, strong contender, no flaws that I can see, and fits the theme of the anthology perfectly. Love this for BAE. That's us, by the way.
Love! I said, my main reason for liking the show is that it does not end bleakly. My fear for the future, hydrate,
Hydrate.
is that we will get too many bleak endings. So I must root for the hopeful ones so that we can have a good mix of dark endings and light ones. Also, I love a sapphic romance. It's a cute little one.
Awesome. Now the first comment is, I freaking love this. It's like a dystopian version of Misery minus the kidnapping and leg hobbling. You can quote me
Right.
on that. Literally says that. You can quote me on that. If this if this makes it through, can I please direct it? That's cool. That's cool when somebody requests something like that.
That's right. And the second person said, this one had me hooked from the start, wondering where the story was going. I was not expecting what happened, but enjoyed it all the same. And the fact that Mason would rather risk death than a safe hostage type life with his fans was telling. LOL.
LOL. I love texting with your mouth. It's so much fun.
So much
All
fun.
right. So this playwright, by the way, I geek out about this playwright anyway. I saw a show that was this playwright's performed at Portland Stage in Portland, Maine, and it was full length play. It's an incredible show. Won the Clotter. So the writer happens to be Greg Lamb, and the shows are Interventions and
Biggest fans of the After Times.
boom. There you go. So huge shout out, spoiler alert, huge shout out to Greg Lamb.
That's right.
Woo.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Hey, we're up to 17 watching right now. That is so fantastic.
Okay.
What? Yeah. We got Kevin on now. We've got Randy on, Randy Hunt. We've got Kevin Lowney. We've got Sam on. We've got everybody's excited about Greg. This is fantastic. Scott Sickles is on. Mike Byam's on. Who else? We had John Bray is on. That's great. This is cool.
Good bunch. Good bunch.
Good
Welcome,
bunch.
everybody. We are so happy to have you here.
Woohoo! All right. Speaking of repeat writers, our next one is also a BAE alum. Can we say that alum? BAE writing alum? I don't know.
Yeah. Hint, hint.
Yeah,
We have mentioned them already in this
we
stream.
we have
So,
actually we have, yeah. Their name did come up a second ago, or lots
and
of seconds ago.
so the first thing that somebody said was great setup and misdirect. The siren's touch was nice, and if used and soundscaped well, would add to the rising tension that something really isn't right. Really quite good.
Mm. All right. And the second comment is I liked the humor and the 1984 vibes and the mystery of what all they were dealing with. And when finished, I wanted to know more of their story. This playwright wrote the winner of Play of the Anthology for Love One Season 1, pre-written. Also wrote For Mr. Cuddles and Don't Want Your Future to Melt. Go for it.
All for One by Aaron Mowen.
Woohoo! Aaron. Yep. Aaron. So this is fantastic. One of one of my wife's favorite writers, by the way. Just throwing that. Not the fact that she's been in 2 of her 3 shows, but also, yeah.
That's right.
So this next one has some really interesting comments, which is great. Great comments. It's not required. I don't require the readers to comment. So the scores usually tell us more about the show than the comments. So before we get into that, I thought I'd at least set it up that way. Do you want comment 1 and I'll do comment 2?
Sure.
Okay.
Compelling to say the least. Very believable, well written, dark ending. I did feel like it wrapped up a little too quickly, and there could have been a little more character building to extend the final scene.
So I mean, we're going verbatim on these things, but again, the score was obviously high enough. The second comment is compelling. That's it. That's it. That's all that was said. This is this writer's first show for Broken Arts Entertainment, and they're from North Carolina, which is where I went to college. I went to college at UNC Wilmington, for those of you that needed to know that information. And our writer is
Larry Bliss with their show Love to You.
Congratulations, Larry. Not to be confused with earlier when we mentioned The Elusive Pursuit of Maximum Bliss. It's funny because if you go to Larry's NPX page, there are a lot of shows that start off with the word bliss. So it's funny that we have Larry Bliss in the show, and you guys get it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
They get it.
right.
They're smart.
Okay, they're smart. All right. Our next show is I'll go first this time.
All right.
Here's the first comment. Okay, I've been looking in these submissions for some humor in the plots, perhaps more E.T. and less Lord of the Flies. This one comes pretty close. And come on, a quotation from the film Buckaroo Banzai. Love that.
All right. That sounds like a deep cut. The banter between David and the AI, PETA, is fast-paced and well-balanced. The humor and voice interplay are fun.
There you go. This is a first-time writer for BAE, but a 40-time finalist nationally and internationally. If you go to their MPX page, it is a long list. They have a long list of accolades and accomplishments. And it is by Richard Manley.
PETA.
And we already said it once, but pizza.
Yeah.
Yep, that's awesome. All right. Your turn to go first, or me?
Next one. This was such a strong script. There's so much in the 10 minutes, and it's so well paced and gives you just enough to hold on to and want more. I really hope this one gets in because it's really powerful. The plot is so interesting, and it's not like any other show I've read yet for this anthology.
There you go. That's high praise right there.
Mm-hmm.
Teresa's panic in the last few seconds raises a question. Is this a tragedy of coercion, a redemption arc, or a philosophical treatise on fate? The ambiguity works, but it'll be fun to see how it's directed should it make it in. I could already hear the sound of the roller coaster mechanics, the announcer's cheery death countdown, and ambient park noise. Now, we had a lot of this is a repeat writer for us, and we had a lot of incredible comments from a vast array of different of the 2 different shows that they had in the Good Vibes Summer Season 2. So they had 2 shows. They're one of our repeat writers that got 2 shows in. And they wrote A Very Nice Memory and Mittens in July. And the comments about Mittens in July have just been incredible. The emails that have come in about Mittens in July. If you haven't listened to Mittens in July, you have to go listen to it. This is a show that Broken Arts Entertainment went all the way with, and it is absolutely fabulous. A Very Nice Memory is good as well, but you have to check out Mittens in July. But just make sure you put on your horror sunglasses when you do
Yeah,
that.
content warning, Mittens is horrifying. In
Yes.
a good way. That's what they were going for.
That's what they were going for. That's what they're going for. Bernie Horton was the director, and he pushed them all the way,
Mm-hmm.
all the way.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. All right, and the reveal is
10 Minutes to Go by Evan Baughman. Welcome back, Evan.
congrats, Evan. Congrats, Evan. And just so you know, like we do get a lot of repeat writers, and we get a ton of repeat writers, and we are super grateful that and oftentimes they make it into the finals, and it's just a testament to the quality of work that they write with. So we get a lot of repeat writers in, but we also get a lot of repeat writer submissions as well. And there are a bunch of shows that were right there that just didn't quite make it over the edge and into selection that were fantastic. And I want to encourage everybody continue to write. We're not done yet, by the way. We still have a lot more shows to
Oh,
reveal.
yes.
Yeah, we're revealing 21 shows. But in a group where there's over 200 shows, like it's incredible that amount of talent that is out there that just we are hoping to provide lift to. And
That's right.
and really and it's not just getting their words out there, but it's getting their words out there with quality and with cinematics and with incredible editing. Like we're trying to do all of this at a very low cost. Like I mean, we're trying to do it all on a shoestring budget here, which is basically nothing. And still put out really high quality work. So much so, going back to Ali Cantor, the show Reanima that we produced has been in 5 festivals. It's about to be in New Jersey Web Fest in September. Shout out to Ned Donovan and that group. It's going to be at New Jersey Web Fest. It's going to be at the Hollywood Web Fest, 9th annual Hollywood Web Fest. It's going to be a New Zealand Web Fest, and there are more. Like we get reached out to all the time, and Hannah always pings me and is like, "By the way, we just got something from the Clown Festival or something. I don't remember what the name of it is, but we had another message from them that they want Reanima in their festival. They're going to make room for it. Like, so that kind of thing is really cool. So, and this year we are dedicated to the best show or shows from each of our anthologies is going to be in festivals next year. We also have something else at the end of this one to reveal as well that we're hoping to accomplish. So we're hoping to accomplish with this particular anthology. Sad that we haven't done it before, but I think we're getting to the point where we might be able to do it with this one. So I'm like 90% sure that we can get there.
Yeah, we
So, and we'll talk about it. Hannah knows what I'm talking about. All right, our next show after our second segue, back to Ali Cantor. Go ahead. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go.
All right, so our next show is the first comment is strong premise. Twilight Zone meets Mehmet.
I love the relationship between the characters and their dialogue. Co-pilot's arc in particular, from terror, confusion, and guilt to moral clarity and action, all while dangling from a parachute and processing trauma in real time, is really compelling.
Nope.
I would also like to say that the thought-provoking discussion of the pilot's beliefs, as well as the wholly believable hypocrisy of his reaction to the co-pilot's attempt to kill him.
All right. This is this playwright's first show with BAE. They are based out of Austin, Texas.
Ooh.
And the show is
The Fall.
Now, we don't ask people in advance how to pronounce their names, so it's by Matt Thekathala. That's how I think it's pronounced. Matt Thekathala. He'll correct me. Hopefully, Matt will correct me when we send out the email so that we get it right when it comes to the production. But congratulations to Matt.
Congrats.
All right. Our next show. Do you want to go first?
Yes, smart, good, and funny dialogue. Gets the point across with humor without being so heavy-handed.
I love it. Thoroughly enjoyed this and can only imagine that it would sound delightful. Now, this playwright has submitted many times to Broken Arts Entertainment. They're an actor, director, playwright, and this could fit several of the folks that continue to submit to us. And they recently performed and directed in the state of Michigan. I'm not sure exactly where
Cool.
they're from, but that's where they performed and directed, I believe, at the Farmington Players Barn is the name of the theater.
All right.
So, yeah, yeah. And that is,
And I believe this person is here with us tonight.
I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah, we've got Alien Nation by Tony Targan.
Congratulations to Tony. And again, submitted several times. So, congratulations, Tony. All right. The next show.
You can go first.
I'll go first. All right. I enjoyed the show. The ending left me wanting more, kept me interested throughout. Time travel concept is perfect for the future theme.
Oh, hydrate.
Oh, thank you. Hydrate. Every time we say the word,
FUTURE.
you must hydrate.
That's right.
That's right.
Thoughtful, emotionally driven character piece with humor, heart, and a sci-fi twist. It leans into grief, hope, and the complexity of letting go. Is
This
the
playwright.
writer in the room with us right
I
now?
think so. Yeah, I believe he is. I believe he's there. And here's a funny story. So I actually had two shows that made it into the selection top 10. And I felt like I've had a lot of shows produced, obviously A Fragile Mind, Just in Time. Those are series that I've written that get produced by Broken Arts Entertainment. And the whole company exists because I love to write. And I love to uplift and empower people and those sort of things. So I put it to the company today. Was that today? Yesterday.
Yeah, it was this morning.
Was it this morning? All right. This morning I put it to the company. I said, look, I've got two shows that made it. So I only want one show in so that we can add one more show in from another new writer potentially, or whoever's the next highest score. And so I asked the company to decide between this one and another show I wrote that's called the Final Rebirth. So, and this is the show that they decided to go with.
Day, month, year. It's a really good show. It's a good one.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good one and I've really gotten into the rhythm of writing like 25-minute long shows now. So now that we've extended our time with Broken Arts, because those are the festivals. So just so everybody knows, like if you're looking to get shows into a festival, especially in the audio drama space, they want them to be a minimum of 20 minutes, a maximum of 30. You can do sampling as well, but it has to be a minimum of 20, maximum 30. So most, especially in the World Cup. So there's a thing called the Audio Drama World Cup. The Audio Drama World Cup has very specific rules, and you have to hit 20 minutes. Like Reanima's 23 minutes as an example. The shows that we are likely to put forward from Love One season 2, there's 3 or 4 shows in there that fit that window that are really exceptional. From Good Vibes Summer, I think we have 7 shows that are in the 20 to 30 minute window. So we'll see. Obviously, the winner we are going to put into festival, and we'll go from there. So, but day, month, year is going to run right around 25 to 27 minutes. Slay. All right. This next one is another playwright who has submitted a ton of times to us and is a first-time Broken Arts Entertainment writer.
That's awesome. The first person said, it was a great story. Heartbreaking. Great characters. Very interesting plot.
All right. The second one has a request in it. The story builds tension and emotional stakes masterfully. The viewer is asked to sit in discomfort and moral ambiguity. I'd like to play Janice, smiley face. This writer is from Kansas. Is a Kansas-based playwright. See if you can guess what it is. Put it in the comments if you can guess who it is. From Kansas.
The Grief Protocol by Deborah A. Cole. Hi, Deb. Congrats.
Woo! Congratulations, Deb. All right.
Our next writer is new to us.
Mm-hmm. Post-apocalyptic Earth in 3050 with a chillingly original twist. Sentient otters inside robotic shells. This show dances with critiques of environmental destruction, AI ethics, and techno-colonialism. Imaginative.
I will admit the fact that these were once otters, which I like and think are super adorable.
I love that comment. This is our again a first time Broken Arts Entertainment writer and based out of New York City.
Otto by MC Crosby.
Congratulations, MC.
Congrats.
All right. We are down to 3 shows left to reveal. I feel like everybody needs to hydrate, so I guess we have 3 shows in the future still to reveal. There you go.
Our next piece is one that I loved. I loved this one. I'm so excited it made it in. And the first comment is the context combination of mythology and the modern world with reasonably vivid dialogue and a tangy finish.
Tangy finish. I love that. Tangy. Modern spin on the Pandora myth is sharp. Loved Zeus's blustering sexism, Athena's weary wisdom, and Pandora's dry wit. It says it is set in modern times, so future? Humanity's uncertain trajectory. This is another first time to BAE writer, and they are an adjunct professor at Broward College in Southern Florida.
Cool. Pandora 2.0 by Catherine Velez.
Congratulations, Catherine.
Woo!
All right. Our next one, satirical two-hander, layered humor with a dark undercurrent.
Clever, great character dialogue. Did I mention that I was looking for some humor? Even the black variety?
Now, I will say that from Good Vibes Season 2, this playwright show War Dogs is definitely worth the listen. Nathan Roach and JP DiGennaro are incredible in this show. Nathan Roach's dog is absolutely fantastic. I mean, just worth the price of admission. You have to give it a listen if you haven't already. And it has just the soundscape is great. Everything about it is really fantastic. So you have to go give it a listen. And if you haven't figured it out yet, then here you go.
Robots by James McClendon.
Woo! Congratulations, James. Welcome back.
Woo!
Our last show is from a new playwright to Broken Arts Entertainment. And
let's see.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, I love this piece. I want us to do it. It's so petty and I love it. It's a really solid two-hander." I wrote that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Great show. Very fitting. Well written. Very close to one of the best I read for this anthology. This is a New York City-based playwright. And again, like I said, it's their first show.
It is Flight Plan by Christian Misenek.
And that happens to be our season. Let's run through them real quick again, just so that everybody has it.
Yeah.
So everybody has it. All right. And we'll do every other. 37. Oh, you want to go first?
Oh, no, go.
37 Origami Bees by John Busser.
Thank You for Flying United by Brandon Fleischer.
Sensories by Sam Heyman.
Shipbuilding by Scott Sickles.
The Elusive Pursuit of Maximum Bliss by Ken Pruce.
Minor Deviations by Aaron Osgood.
Two of Every Animal by Ali Cantor.
Interventions by Greg Lamb.
Biggest Fans in the Aftertimes, also by Greg Lamb.
All for One by Aaron Mowen.
Love to You by Larry Bliss.
PETA by Richard Manley.
10 Minutes to Go by Evan Boffman.
The Fall by Matt Thekathalia.
Alien Nation by Tony Targin.
Day Month Year by Joe Swenson.
Grief Protocol by Deborah A. Cole.
Otto by MC Crosby.
Pandora 2.0 by Catherine Velez.
Robots by James McClendon.
And Flight Plan by Christian Masonic.
Woo!
Congratulations to everybody. This is going to be an incredible, incredible anthology. And we have some other things coming up though. So I mentioned something about the future and just some of the things that we have going on. One of them that thank you. Yep, we are continuing to hydrate. One of them is that we are going to put this anthology into a book. So we have a sister company called Broken Arts Publishing, and this will be one of the first things that we publish using that sister company. So the anthology will not only live forever, and I think the cool thing is, and this is marrying these two things together, is being able to put the audio drama on, listen to it in order while also reading the book. So it's kind of like our own version of book on tape, but you get to listen to it that way too. So that's one of the things coming up. What else do we have coming up, Hannah?
We have a lot of really good stuff coming up. We teased at the beginning of the week. We have a Halloween anthology that will
Mm.
be debuting in the fall, produced by Cole Hunter Zubak, one of our faves. And yeah, so
So we have
beware,
that.
something spooky's in the air.
Beware, something spooky's in the air. We mentioned November 7th, Hug a Bear Day, and also Choose a Bear. Choose the Bear will that'll be our initial release. That'll be our premiere. It's gonna be an invite kind of affair. And then we'll release the second half 2 weeks later of Choose the Bear. We are almost done recording all of it, so we are down to an episode and a half, which is
That's right.
exciting. Yep. We have Just in Time that's also coming out later this fall, the second half of Just in Time for those of you that are into spy comedies
It'll be
with
just
with
in
great
time.
names. um, yeah, gotta give it up for Just in Time. What else do we have? We have anything else? And we have a new anthology that'll be coming out
We
too.
do.
We look at. So get your pens ready. I mean, nobody really writes with pens anymore, but get your typing fingers ready or go through your catalog of shows because we have a new anthology called Make Me Laugh.
That's right.
So, yeah, Make Me Laugh. We'll be accepting submissions for that. Man, it's right around the corner. September?
Pretty
Yeah.
soon.
No, it
Yeah.
would be, yeah, so September 1 to September 30th. We will be accepting submissions for Make Me Laugh. So get your comedy out. That's what we want. We're going to look for the funniest and and it with us, we do have a brand that we kind of stick to, but this might break a little bit of that brand. We'll see what you guys submit, and we'll see how our humor is from
Yeah.
a reader standpoint.
It'll definitely be our silliest anthology yet.
Right? It will be. It will be. Yeah. So anyway, so
Yeah.
we got a lot going on, a lot of things happening, and we are
Mhm.
very excited to share everything with you. If you do get a chance, and this is my only plea here, I'm going to plea for something. If you want to really help lift us up and lift our performers up, because we do profit share here with our company. If you become a premium YouTube subscriber to us, which is $2.99 a month, then that will be something that we use to help pay our performers. So pay our performers, pay our directors, producers, and eventually pay our writers as well. They're all part of the same thing. So yeah, so that's one way to help, one way that you can help us out, and also get access to content early. And if you are a premium subscriber, you will be invited to our premiere of Choose the Bear on November 7th. That's all I have. Hannah, anything else?
Well, we are so glad that you joined us. Thank
Yes.
you so much. We hope this was fun. And if this was fun and you really enjoyed it and you want to see more things like this, please let us know. Marketing can make that happen.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. Send us an email, whatever you need to do to let us know that you love this and that we'll do more of it. Awesome. Thank you so much. And I mean, have a great night.
Yes. See you in the future.
Oh, yeah. Mine's been empty for a bit.
Actor.